Tubas, wave your bells left and right if you can hear my voice. Amazing, thank you. Here you go. 108 on the Met. 16, 20, 12, 8, 16. 2 sets of each. And set.
Good evening, football fans. On behalf of the students and staff members of Frisco IS, we welcome each of you to Toyota Stadium for tonight's varsity football game between Liberty High School and the visiting Melissa High School. Tonight's game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. We ask that you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forward and demonstrate respect for all players and coaches. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the bands, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play a vital part in their team's success. Tonight's officials have been mutually agreed upon by both school officials. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask that you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect these officials would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility and authority. Students and staff of Liberty High School and Melissa High School. I wish to express their appreciation for your attendance and thank your support for all those involved in tonight's contest. In accordance with state legislation adopted by the...
Good evening and welcome to the Melissa Cardinals Network. This is Trey Graham and Coach Kenny Deal joining you live from Frisco, Texas, as your Melissa Cardinals take on the Frisco Liberty Redhawks for the first time ever between these two teams. A district game tonight here on Thursday Night Football. Coach Kenny Deal, welcome back to Toyota Stadium.
Yes, sir. It's, we had quite a night the first time we traveled here, Trey, but it's always good to just travel down the road to Frisco. This is game number 2 this season of 3 that we're going to be playing in Frisco, and just some outstanding professional facilities here in Frisco, Texas.
We are at the home of FC Dallas, the professional soccer team, and the home of the National Soccer Hall of Fame. Big, huge billboard right next to us, and a beautiful stadium. Seats about 20,000 people. I'm not sure we're going to fill it up tonight, Coach, but the Cardinal fans are traveling in. And I usually say the red and black Cardinal fans, but everybody's red and black tonight.
Everybody is red and black tonight, Trey. And also, Trey, this might be the finest natural grass in the state of Texas that the Cardinals will have the opportunity to play on tonight.
I'll tell you, remind us later for a football and grass and soccer story.
I think we'll have an opportunity.
I think we will. So the professional soccer team, FC Dallas, plays here, and the Frisco High Schools play here, and we are hosting the Melissa Cardinals and the home team, Frisco Liberty Redhawks. Cardinals are 2-1 on the season. Frisco Liberty 0-3 so far this season. Thank you for joining us. This is Thursday Night Football. You can Let us know you're listening or watching tonight. MCNR at melissaisd.org. MCNR at melissaisd.org. Would love to hear from you. And let me tell you about last week. The Cardinals had a big win over Frisco Memorial. The score was 66-6, which will lead us to tonight's trivia question in a moment. We mentioned the Cardinals are 2-1. They had a tough season opening loss against Little Rock Parkview, then a victory over Frisco High School, and then a victory over Frisco Memorial in the first district game of 8 district games. That got us to 2-1 on the year. Mentioned that the Red Hawks are 0-3. They started this season with a loss to Lebanon Trail. That's another Frisco school. There's 11 different high schools in Frisco that play 5A football. Then they lost to Frisco Centennial 30-7. And then last week, the Lovejoy Leopards and Todd Dodge were mad about being 0-2 on the year, and they took it out on the Red Hawks, 76-0.
76-0. That's never a fun night if you're on the other side of that scoreboard.
And Lovejoy outgained the Red Hawks. Total yards 563-89. So the scoreboard and the total yards are proportionally just about the same. So dominating performance by Lovejoy last week over this opponent, the Red Hawks. And speaking of Lovejoy, they've got an interesting game tomorrow. Lovejoy at the Purple People.
And Allen. So
Anna.
Yes.
Anna.
Yes, sir.
Playing against the Anna Coyotes tomorrow night, who the Cardinals will face a week from tomorrow night.
Yes.
So the Coyotes putting a tough schedule together. They had big victory over at Gunner in ending Gunner's 33-game winning streak, and then they now take on Lovejoy tomorrow night at the Purple Palace.
Correct. Throughout the season, Trey, we will follow Lovejoy each week.
Is that how the rotation works?
Yes.
Okay.
Could be an advantage to us, possibly.
Okay. Well, that's great. I didn't catch that rotation.
Yes.
Okay. And then the Cardinals and the Coyotes a week from tomorrow night at Coach Kenny Deal Stadium. And this is Trey Graham sitting next to Coach Kenny Deal because we are in Frisco, Texas at the Soccer Palace tonight, Toyota Stadium. Again, our email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org, mcnr@melissaisd.org. We love to hear from you. Tell us where you are watching or listening from. Tell us who your favorite Cardinal is, and of course you're going to want to say go Black Knights. Army's got a big game on Saturday. I think we'll get around to talking about that as time goes along. That would be the undefeated Army Black Knights. But Coach, I mentioned some trivia. Now, if you watched this week's episode of the Cardinal Scoreboard Show, you already know the answer.
Did not.
But since you didn't, and maybe there's somebody watching our broadcast that didn't, last week Melissa defeated Frisco Memorial 66-6, which tied for the 5th most points ever scored by the Cardinals in a game.
Okay.
Can you name number 1 and number 2?
I think number 1 might have been 72 or 71. It was in the 70s.
They're both in the 70s.
And then that was the very first ball game the Melissa Cardinals ever played.
Coach Gagrin hung 75 back in 2004.
Yes.
So that's the all-time record, 75. Yes. 70 is number 2 more recently.
You want to know the opponent?
Or the year? What you got? 70 points. You and I did the game. 2021 against
I don't
Carrollton
remember.
Ranchview.
Carrollton, okay.
Okay. And then the Cardinals scored 68 back in 2018 over Sanger. And then they scored 67 once. And they've scored 66 multiple times, including last week.
Okay.
So here's the next trivia question. And you ought to know this one. That 67 points was scored in 2012 against
Anna.
your friend and mine, Coach Deion Sanders and Prime Prep. So Prime Prep came to Old Cardinal Stadium back in 2012, and the Melissa Cardinals hung 67 points on top of them. So the 66 points a week ago tied for 5th most ever. And I don't know if we're going to see a school record tonight or anything, but the Cardinals scored 52 in the second game of the year and 66 last week. So the Cardinals are averaging 46 points per game in their first 3 games. The offense is scoring 46 points a game, and the defense is allowing 15 points a game. That's how you win ball games.
Yes, sir. You know, even when you go deep into the roster trade, like if that happens tonight, you're going to let the kids that are out there play and run your offense. And then, so that's really what it comes down to. Something I'm really, really shocked about is with Liberty here just having they're only going to suit up 24 players. That is like Class 2A numbers.
Yes, sir.
And just very, very, very difficult situation for the coaching staff to just be working with that amount of kids. Like a couple, maybe 3 or 4 are injured, but they have less than 30 kids on their varsity roster.
Well, we mentioned that Memorial last week. We think they suited up about 30.
Yes, sir.
And you're saying 24 tonight.
Yes.
So the depth is not there for these Frisco teams. Again, 11 different football-playing high schools in Frisco ISD. And so the Cardinals are definitely the favorites tonight, 2-1, going against the host team, who's 0-3. And the Cardinals coming off a big win a week ago. Red Hawks coming off a big loss a week ago. So the Cardinals are definitely the favorite tonight. So I don't know if we'll see another school record in points scored, but I think you're going to get to see a lot of Cardinals in action tonight.
I believe that is highly accurate.
The season stats, not only are the Cardinals averaging 46 points per game on offense, they're averaging 563 yards per game, and very balanced, 53% passing, 47% rushing.
That's one thing too that I think you might see continue tonight as far as trying to really work on that our running game and just get our offensive linemen really just going pad to pad and open up some holes and getting the tandem right now with our running backs going. And I think the freshman running back Bear is getting better every week, so this will be the 4th game for him as a varsity player coming up as a freshman. So I think you're going to continue to see him mature as the season moves along.
He had 128 yards rushing, did Bear Tabor, the freshman, last week, his biggest game in his now 3-game varsity career. He has 223 yards in the first 3 games, averaging 5.4 yards a carry. And that's because he's a talented player. And our offensive players of the week last week was the entire starting O-line.
Okay.
So they have earned a lot of that rushing yardage and passing success for the Cardinals.
Yes, sir. Very, very seasoned group. A lot of starts under all of our offensive linemen, and just they have been doing a tremendous job this year. A lot of strength, a lot of dedication from that group in the weight room, and as they're starting to mesh as the season goes along too, with timing and the backs hitting the holes, and I just think that's going to, for the end of the season, that will be a strength for the Cardinals.
4 seniors and 1 junior on that starting offensive line. And we recognized the 5 gentlemen in last week's game as our offensive players of the game: Owen Hollenbeck and Max Wright, Jake Brown, DeMondre Tasby, and Ryder Slayton, the 5 starting O-linemen. And our defensive player of the game last week was linebacker Grayson Donahoe, who finished the game with 17 tackles.
That's a good night. That is a good night. And Max Wright on the offensive line didn't get any snaps last year where he was injured, and so he's got to kind of get back into game playing shape. And again, I think that's why the line will continue to improve as the year goes along. This
is Trey Graham and Coach Kenny Deal at the Soccer Palace tonight here in Frisco, Texas, as we're getting ready for the opening kickoff. And this is the Melissa Cardinals Network. Our email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org. And, Coach, it's kind of like the old days. We've got the run-through tunnel contest, and the Cardinals brought their road run-through tunnel. And is this the one you call the 2A tunnel?
That's accurate.
Is that a 3A tunnel? Or?
Yeah, 2A or 3A. But that was purchased when we were 2A.
Okay. And are you ready to name the winner in the run-through contest?
It's really, really, truly no contest. Melissa has their O tunnel, which is very similar to the Red Hawks tunnel. We have a run-through sign that will tear apart in the center. It is plastic. It is pre-made, not the old paper kind, but it is a run-through sign, and they have about a 40-foot L with the state of Texas. So they're kind of dwarfing us tonight, Trey.
It's kind of a dominating score.
They need a victory tonight, so they're going to get it with the run-through.
Okay, well, there's the
tunnel.
Cardinals. Yeah, you see the Cardinals run-through sign and tunnel, and Coach says this is not 1983. This is not 1993. The butcher paper, is that what you call that stuff?
Yes.
Yeah? It's not that. It's reusable. But once we get a shot of the Red Hawks run-through with, as Coach just called it, a 40-foot state of Texas, they definitely have the victory. Oh, there's the smoke machine. So, yeah, here comes the home team, the Red Hawks. Now, if you're watching TV tonight on the Melissa Cardinals Network, the colors of the schools are the same, black and red. So, Melissa is in black helmets, white jerseys with red numerals and black pants. And the Red Hawks are in black helmets, red jerseys, white numerals, and black pants. So it is like a mirror image.
That is 100%
for the teams
correct.
Tonight. The captains for both teams are going to make their way out to the center of the field. Our referee tonight is Corey Hicks, the man in the white hat. He will be welcoming the captains out in just a moment. For the Red Hawks, Lincoln Daniel, Caleb Cooper, Landon Regatas, and Zane Amer. Those are the captains for the Red Hawks. For your Melissa Cardinals, Jaden Poole. We've got the big tight end, Reese Carter. And we'll see who else is serving as a captain tonight.
Chase Northam.
Okay.
I believe.
The officials are at the center of the field, opening coin toss, as Coach said, the natural grass here. We don't play many games on natural grass anymore, and we don't play any games on as nice of grass as the professional soccer team has here. Referee Hicks says the Cardinals have won the toss and chosen to defer until the second half. So the Red Hawks will be going on offense for the first time tonight. The 0-3 Red Hawks taking on their opponent tonight, your Melissa Cardinals, at 2-1 on the year.
Trey, that was Ryan Hayter.
Okay, very good. So we have 4 captains for your Cardinals rotating out. Our officials tonight, along with referee Corey Hicks, the umpire is Greg Burris, head linesman Marcus Gaines, the line judge Arthur Cook, the back judge Jarvis Redmond, the field judge Ethan Boyles, and the side judge Brian Smith out of the Dallas chapter, even though we are in Frisco, Texas. We're going to have the national anthem in just a moment, and then we'll get ready for the opening kickoff. Remember our email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org, mcnr@melissaisd.org. Tell us where you're watching or listening from and who your favorite Cardinal is, and go Black Knights.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Remove your hats in honor of America.
It's time for the national anthem, and we'll let you enjoy the Star Spangled Banner, and we'll come back and get you ready for the opening kickoff. You're watching and listening to the Melissa Cardinals Network. performance of the national anthem by the Frisco Liberty High School band. And now we're going to get ready for action tonight. Your Melissa Cardinals won the toss and chose to defer. So the Cardinals will be on defense first. And Coach, we mentioned a little baseball action earlier. Shohei Ohtani joined, or actually initiated, the 50-50 club, 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in the season. All he did today was go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
He's amazing. And just the long history of baseball, all the records, and to be in a club by yourself,
exactly right,
is pretty amazing.
Exactly right. The class roll sheet has one name on it for the 50-50 club in Major League Baseball. But we're here to talk about high school football. We'll get to college football. We'll get to the NFL. All the Cowboy lovers that were so excited after week number 1 are crying their tears after week number 2. And if you're new to Cowboys fandom, then get used to that, because that's how life is for those of us who've been around here for a long time. And I'm sure we've got field mics all over the place, but I don't think you need the field mic to hear the high school band that's right next door to us here. So I'm sure you can pick that up through our mics. Here we go. Put 12 minutes on the clock. No score. District game number 2. Your Cardinals will be kicking off. Nick Hernandez puts it on the 40-yard line. It's going to be a short pooch kick to the right side. It'll be fair caught near the 37-yard line, and the Cardinals D will come back on the field as they will begin on offense, led by defensive coordinator Todd Pennington. The Red Hawks are led by their head coach is Matt Sweeney. Met him down on the field, so both coaches named Matt. And so I had to give him a little broadcaster humor, Coach, may the best Matt win and all that stuff. And so, all right, here we go. Cardinals in a 3-4 defensive alignment, and Hudson Zufeld's at one of those defensive end spots. Logan Diamore is down there as well. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Shotgun snap. They're going to fake the handoff, and they're going to have pressure and be taken down on the play. Sack there for the Cardinals by Jacob Wasserman, also on the D-line.
Wass got off his block very quick. Was forced right into him, and he took care of business there.
The loss back to the 31-yard line. The quarterback starting tonight for the Red Hawks is Key Bunting. He wears jersey number 3. The red jerseys tonight for the home team. 2nd down, 16 coming up. We got Colin Craig and Grayson Donahoe at 2 of the linebacker spots. Low snap on 2nd down. Give it to the right side and going nowhere on the play. Ball comes loose. And that was Colin Craig right in the middle of that. It will be 3rd down for the Red Hawks. Jake Patusik at one of the safety spots, and his brother Jared Patusik is at a corner position tonight. Dumi Gadson's playing as well. Uche Dimka at a linebacker spot. Here comes 3rd down and 15. Shotgun snap, fake the handoff, rolling right, has nobody open, pulls it down, goes out of bounds. It'll be 4th and long and punt time for the Red Hawks.
The defense held them to -2 total yards on that drive. Good coverage there by the Cardinals secondary.
Melissa's going to send out Dalton DeBadney to be the punt returner on this first possession. It's a high snap. They bring it down, and they barely get the ball away. It's going to be a very short kick, and it's going to take a Cardinal bounce. And the Red Hawks will down it very near the midfield stripe. Great field position for the Cardinals. They force 3 and out on defense. And their offense will come back on the field for the first time tonight, led by junior quarterback Noah Schuback, who is 52 of 85 passing on the year, 753 yards in his first 3 games, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Trips left, one receiver right. First down at the Cardinal 49-yard line. The Red Hawks jump. Melissa believes they have a free play. They're going to throw it deep to a wide-open receiver. The catch is made at the 15, the 10, 5, touchdown Cardinals. Easy throw and catch to Jacob Nye. The Cardinal offense kept moving. The Red Hawk defense went to sleep.
Yes, sir.
And that's the easiest throw and catch you'll ever see.
They didn't get the flag, but then they played through that, and Nye was just completely wide open. Good job by Noah by hitting him in stride. And sometimes when the receiver's out wide open, it's the hardest one to catch and to hit the receiver.
Snap is back. The kick is up on the PAT. Sham McGregor's kick is good. Cardinals lead 7-0. 9:56 to go in the first quarter. A one-play, 51-yard touchdown drive. 51-yard touchdown pass from Schuback to Jacob Nye. That's Jacob's 8th touchdown catch of the year and Noah's 12th touchdown pass of the year. And it was one play and a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Yes, sir. That was very Arch-like.
Oh, you've been waiting all day.
Well, that just happened. So that just happened. So
first play touchdown pass?
Yes. Come in the game, first play, boom, touchdown. Cardinals.
So I asked you, I think it was 2 weeks ago, is there going to be a quarterback controversy down there in Austin? And you said no.
I don't think so.
Still no?
I still don't think so.
Okay.
Not within the team, I don't think so.
All right. But your backup quarterback looked pretty good the other day.
He's pretty good. He is pretty good.
Big win for the Orange Bloods. All right. For the second time in this first 2 minutes, it'll be a short pooch kick by Nick Hernandez, fair caught by the Red Hawks, and they'll take over for the second time tonight. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Cardinals defense got the stop. One play, the defensive line jumped. Cardinals thought they had a free play. There was no flag that it came out, but the Cardinals kept the play going. The Red Hawk defense didn't keep playing, and Jacob Nye ran all by himself down the right sideline for an easy touchdown catch. 30-yard line for the first possession of the first play of this possession. They're going to hand the ball going right and going nowhere. Good defense there for the Cardinals.
Wasserman there again for the Cardinals, along with Donahoe.
Antoine Dillon's at the nose spot at the moment. Max Corbin playing outside linebacker opposite Uche Dimka. 1 yard officially on that play. Second down and 9. Red Hawks in that little muddle huddle. Second down, 9 play. Bunting, the quarterback, in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks right, throws right. It's going to be caught for a short gain. Catch made by Kara Purkar is the young man's name. Make it third down, 6. Red Hawks trailing by 7 points early in this first quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Now Ian Williams is the quarterback. He's going to throw it out to the right side. It's going to be almost a pick 6. Almost in there to take it away was the junior cornerback, Jared Patusik.
And as you can see on TV, Trey, that would have been a great play by Jared. He doesn't have any fingers or hands on his left arm, so that would have been a great catch.
He's playing with a club on the left side, and wasn't quite able to bring that one in, but it goes as a PBU, pass breakup, and second possession, second punt for the Red Hawks, and this one is snapped over the punter's head, and he's going to run for his life, and he's going to be taken out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Cardinals will take over first and goal. The Cardinals already asserting their dominance here in this first 4 minutes.
Hudson Zufelt pushed him out of bounds.
First and goal, Cardinals at the 8-yard line after the snap goes over the head of the punter, Joey Mediaseja, for the Redhawks, and he runs for his life, and Zufelt escorts him out of bounds. First and goal. We'll spot it at the 7 officially. Schuback in the shotgun. A jet sweep coming to the right by the freshman running back, Bear Tabor, and he'll pick up 2 yards down to the 5-yard line. His first carry of the night.
Good job by the Redhawks defense. Limit that to a 2-yard gain.
Second and goal from the 5. 2 receivers to each side. Schuback in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Throws a slant route. It's going to be an incomplete pass. And a late hit, probably targeting penalty coming in here on the slant route. Some breaking news out of Austin.
What is that? Yes, sir. So that's kind of what
Arch Manning has been officially declared the starter this week. You got Uleman, is that correct?
Yes,
right.
sir. So,
all right. Penalty called against the Red Hawk defense, and our referee tells us it is indeed a personal foul. Half the distance to the goal and a first down. Half the distance would be the 2.5-yard line.
Redhawks definitely cannot handle anybody getting ejected for targeting.
Appears not to be an ejection situation. The down marker needs to change across the way. First and goal from the 2.5-yard line. Schuback fakes the handoff and will walk in for an easy touchdown run. So he officially went 1 for 1 on the drive, passing with that little shovel pass. And then it was a 2-yard touchdown run by Schuback with 7:20 remaining in the first quarter. Cardinals lead 13-0, and here comes Nick Hernandez, the right footer for this PAT. Kick is up. It is good. Cardinals lead 14-0. You are watching and listening to the Melissa Cardinals Network. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal, joining you from the Soccer Palace here, Toyota Stadium, home of FC Dallas, the second district game of the year. Thanks to those who are emailing in, mcnr@melissaisd.org, mcnr@melissaisd.org. John and Sherry Nye are the grandparents of Jacob Nye, who caught the first touchdown tonight, joining us from Kansas. And they are watching and listening tonight, having seen the first few games of the year in person.
I met them on the streets of Frisco when we played at the Star. Talked to them for a few minutes, so thanks for listening tonight. It was a pleasure meeting y'all.
Cardinals will kick off for the third time in the first 5 minutes of this game. Nick Hernandez puts it on his 40-yard line, and we expect the pooch kick, and there it is, very short. And it's a loose ball, and the Cardinals are going to go up and grab it. See who gets possession of that football. And the Cardinals have it. And the Cardinals offense is going to come out on the field, it looks like. Served as a pooch kick onside kick. And it went the requisite 10 yards. So the Cardinals, will take over, leading 14-0.
Yeah, the Redhawks just let that hit the ground, didn't attempt to catch it, and it was a live ball all the way, and just that's tough break for the Redhawks. I don't think that was really truly an intentional onside kick, just a poor pooch punt.
First and 10 Cardinals, and the Redhawks are going to call timeout with 7:14 to go in this first quarter. Cardinals leading 14-0. 14-0. They have the football after that unintentional onside kick. They'll take over at the Red Hawk 44-yard line after the Liberty timeout. We mentioned games in our area. We mentioned Lovejoy and Anna playing tomorrow night in our district. And we're on Thursday night, so there's just a few games tonight. Lots more games to be played tomorrow evening. Frisco Lone Star leads Frisco Centennial 13-0 first quarter. Of course, there's always a lot of Frisco games going on Thursdays because they have to share their stadium, as you know. That's why we're here on a Thursday. Within our district, of course, you've got tonight's game, Melissa and Frisco Liberty. You've got Lovejoy and Anna that we've already mentioned. You've got Frisco Independence versus Frisco Memorial, and then Frisco Emerson versus Denison. All right, after the timeout, first down, hand the ball off to the right side, and a gain of about, we'll call it 8 yards on the play. And the Cardinals will have second down and short. That's Chinamora on that carry. Trips left to the wide side and give it to Chinamora again, and he's going to have a first down. Nice.
Yes, Ryder Slayton had a good push there along with Hollenbach on the right side of the Cardinals offensive line.
Clock rolling, 6.5 minutes to go first quarter. Cardinals leading 14-0. Chinamora on first down has another first down. And there's a flag on the play. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. We'll wait to see what the officials have to say. Bear Tabor checks in the game at running back. Mr. Hicks, the referee, tells us it's a dead ball. It's a chop block. No. Well, he called it on the defense, but that can't be a chop block on a defensive player.
Chop block on the defense.
Hey.
Well, the PA guy agrees with me, but chop block's usually an offensive penalty. All right.
Yeah, that time Max Wright pulled into the line from the left side to the right side and paved the way for Chinamora. Pick up that big gain.
Half the distance penalty again. First and goal, Cardinals at the 7-yard line. Bear Tabor at the running back spot. Ball's on the right hash. Twins to both sides. First and goal. Schuback looks away to the far sideline for the play call. Takes the snap and rolls to his right. Throws it in the end zone. Another easy touchdown throw and catch. Touchdown Cardinals. That is Jaden Poole on the catch.
Jaden Poole. He's not wearing the yellow gloves tonight.
That's the other Poole, sir. That's
okay.
Brett Poole. So Brett Poole's the yellow gloves. And Jaden Poole with that 7-yard touchdown catch. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. And the kicker rotation continues. Sham McGregor, the lefty. His kick is up and good. The Cardinals have scored 21 points in the last 4 minutes of action. And they lead the Red Hawks 21-0. Thanks for bringing it up, Coach. The Army Black Knights, the undefeated Army Black Knights, are in action on Saturday, noon Eastern, 11 o'clock Central, at historic Mikey Stadium against the Rice Owls.
Okay.
And I told you this is the middle action of the 3-game Owls matchup.
True.
FAU and
Temple?
Rice and then Temple. That's correct. So the undefeated Black Knights in action.
Were they favored?
Yes, sir. Cardinals lead 21-0. Here we are, halfway through this first quarter. And Nick Hernandez has been busy pooch kicking tonight. The last one wasn't grabbed by the Red Hawks. This one is to the left side, and it will be fair caught. And the Red Hawks will take over at that point. Thanks to those who are emailing in, mcnr@melissaisd.org. Larry and Debbie Wright, watching in Weatherford, Oklahoma, said they were in Coach Kenny Deal Stadium last week. We'll be there next week. Go Cardinals, go Black Knights. And, of course, they're cheering on their favorite Cardinal, Max Wright. Rich and Beth Flatley, our regular listeners from Brookfield, Illinois, checking in tonight. 1st and 10 at the 29. Trips left and throwing the ball left on a slant route. Caught, and it's going to be the best play of the night so far for the Red Hawks. Bunting completes that pass, and he'll pick up exactly 10 yards.
Jake Patusik on the tackle.
Beth and Rich Flatley cheering on their granddaughter Alexis in the color guard.
Got a good spot there. They're going to give him the first down.
Yes, sir, they did. Spot him at the 39 on the natural grass surface here at the Soccer Palace. Trips left, one receiver right. And handing the ball and going nowhere are the Red Hawks. Cooper on the carry.
I think Jacob Wasserman on the bottom of the pile for the Cardinals. He's having a fine senior year, Jacob is.
2nd down, 10 coming up for the Red Hawks. Should I tell you the message or the sender and you guess the other one?
Just give me the message.
Go Kickers.
Go Kickers. That would be Mr. Pintor.
Aiden Pintor checking in, cheering on the Kickers. That's correct. 2nd and 10 from the 39. And they're going to run a lead play going right and picking up about 4 yards on the carry, making it 3rd down for the Red Hawks defense.
Cooper there for the Red Hawks did a good job of bouncing that outside.
Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. Cardinals lead 21-0. So always great to hear from former Cardinal players. And those kickers stick together, as we always say. Aiden Pintor cheering on his former compadres, Sham McGregor and Nick Hernandez. 3rd down 5 for the Red Hawks. Twins to the both sides. Throw it out to the right side, and they miscommunicate. He threw an out route. He ran a go route, incomplete pass. Patusik was there, but it's an incomplete pass. Now Coach Sweeney, the Red Hawks chief, has to make a decision.
Well, if they just go for it and don't get it, that would be significantly better than the last field position they gave up.
Well, they've had problems on their punt snaps the last 2 drives. We'll get to more emails as we go along. Thanks for checking in. mcnr@melissaisd.org. The base offense for the Red Hawks stays out there. 4th and 5 from their own 44-yard line. Trips left to the wide side.
Be better off quick kicking.
And they're going to throw it, and it's going to be an incomplete pass, and the safety, Patusik, blows that play up. Ball goes over on downs. Cardinals take over in plus territory.
Great break for Jake breaking on the ball. Kept him in front of him and then made a play and just was able to dislodge that to deny the first down. It was right at the stick. If he had caught it.
Lewis checks in, driving to the airport, listening to the Cardinals. Thank you for listening. 1st down, Cardinals at the plus 44-yard line. Bear Tabor in motion. They throw a little screen out to Nye, who makes the catch, makes a man miss, and he'll be stopped at near the 31-yard line. 1st down, Cardinals. And if you don't know it, we're sitting next to the Red Hawk band. We're in the booth, but they are directly below us. 1st down and 10, and they're going to run a jet sweep coming to the right side, and Dababney with the carry, and he's going to have a 1st down. To the 14-yard line. Showing a little trickeration, a little speed there. Quickly to the line. 1st down, Cardinals from the 14. Fake a handoff. Looking left with all day to throw the football. And he throws a crossing route, and it's tipped away incomplete with a late flag coming in. That could be a school record for time in the pocket. An eligible man downfield called against the Cardinals, which makes sense when you've got like 9 seconds
definitely
to throw the
could have
football.
taken a while, yes. And Noah definitely had the opportunity to run as well, but he stayed in the pocket. Most of the time flat-footed, just waiting for somebody to break loose. Good coverage there by the Red Hawks.
An eligible man downfield penalty called against the Cardinals. Offense backs them up to the 19-yard line. 1st and 15 coming up. Ball in the right hash. Trips to the wide side. And give it to Tabor, who has a big hole to the right side. Inside the 10 down to the 7. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 2 coming up for the Cardinals. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Cardinals already lead 21-0. Trips left on 2nd and 2. Give it to the freshman running back. Touchdown, Cardinals. Easy.
Yeah, just went
7-yard run.
right behind Max Wright. Cut right behind him on his block and wasn't touched going in the end zone.
With 1:55 remaining in the first quarter, Cardinals already lead 27-0. And the kicker rotation continues. The right footer, Hernandez. Snap is back. Kick is up. Good hold, good kick. Cardinals lead 28-0. The holder for the Cardinals that time was Max Corbin. Melissa leads 28-0. Minute 55 to go in this first quarter. Checking in with some more emails. Thanks for those who are letting us know you're listening. Our good friends Leslie, Reddick, Farrell, Michael Farrell down there in Victoria, Texas. Getting ready for Cardinal football. They enjoy the Cardinal scoreboard show. Go Cardinals, go Army, beat Rice, says Leslie Reddick Farrell. This is the spot where she became, I guess, even more famous, remember?
It's true. With the line.
With the line. After we finished a game at midnight here after lightning delays, and Leslie Reddick Farrell's the one who said, red, time for bed. And it was. And
I don't think we'll have the issue tonight. Barely a cloud in the sky tonight.
We're on the 3rd floor officially, but this is pretty high up for a 3rd floor. We can see all the way around the whole city of Frisco. Kick this one deep down the middle of the field into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Cardinals, but we do have a flag.
Yep, Cardinals are offsides.
All right, let's do a little geography, Coach. Just right here, that's Rough Riders. Is that?
No, sir.
No.
They're back to the south of us.
Okay. So that's the city ball fields, I guess, of Frisco over there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Down the road just a little bit is the new PGA headquarters and golf course.
Have you been there?
I have not.
No? We need to have a Melissa Cardinals Network outing to the new PGA.
To try that out? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're taking the Cardinal scoreboard show on the road every week. We might as well take it there.
There you go.
Okay. All right. It was offsides against the Cardinals, so the ball went into the end zone. I'm not sure how we spotted it at the 33, though. That's where the Cardinals' defense is on the field, and the ball is spotted at the 33-yard line. Now, a touchback would be the 25, and 5 yards would be the 30. All right. We'll wait and see as our officials are having a chat. Melissa leading 28-0. And I think we're ready to play football at the 30-yard line. Okay. Spot the ball correctly at the 30 after we had a discussion. First down. Motion man for the Red Hawks. Handoff for the Red Hawks, going left and going nowhere. Cardinals' run defense the last 2 weeks has been dominant.
Been very, very good, and it's only going to add to their stats, I believe, after the Knights game. quick shout out to our George James Realty Players of the Week last week. Colin Craig representing the football team, and Karis Brindley for the outstanding Lady Cardinals volleyball team.
Clock is rolling, 1 minute and 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Cardinals leading 28-0. Redhawks on offense. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Redhawks in the red over black. Cardinals in the white over black, and the Redhawks are going to call timeout with 56 seconds to go. So other than your Texas Longhorns losing a Heisman contending quarterback, which is a big loss, team looked really sharp, and they're rolling.
They did look good. They did look good, and had the opportunity to go, and it was just a great atmosphere. And I didn't make it to a night game last year, and they put on a really, really good game day show and presentation. So that was a lot of fun. And yes, and I think the good news was that Quinn was not injured as bad as they thought, and so if he's not back next week, he'll be back and ready for the Oklahoma game.
I don't know if everybody knows the story. Nobody probably keeps up with this stuff like some of us do. Quinn Ewers played at South Lake Carroll here in the Metroplex. Was an outstanding player as a junior quarterback. He decided to skip his senior season of high school football to go play for Ohio State because he was offered over $1 million of NIL money, which you're not allowed to have as a high schooler in Texas.
Correct.
Some states, like about 38 states, you can get it as a high schooler. Texas is not one of them. So he skips his senior year of high school, goes to Ohio State, plays about 3 plays all year. Ball's on the ground for the Red Hawks, and they're going to fall on it. And then transfers to the school that everyone thought he was going to go to in the first place. Correct. And picked up $1 million to be a backup at Ohio State. And it's gone down there to Austin and done great things down there.
Yeah, it really became the poster boy of the NIL, and that really kind of put a target on his back, and a lot of, I would say a lot of negative publicity to go along with that, and especially have a high-profile athlete, the number 1 quarterback at that time in Texas, per people what they say, and then to skip your senior year and leave your classmates that was quite a bit for him to overcome.
Third down 12, and the Red Hawks are going to roll right to the short side, throw it into the boundary, and it's an incomplete pass. It was intended for Caleb Cooper, incomplete. 4th and long, and we'll expect the punt team for the Red Hawks. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Media Seja is how I'm going to go with this young man's name. How about just Joey?
That sounds good.
Joey the punter. Huge splits for the Red Hawks. A high snap, and Joey the punter brings it down, and this is his best kick of the night. Taken on the fly by Dababne, who breaks 1 tackle, takes it out.
Forgot the ball, though.
Yeah, the ball is in Cardinal hands, though, at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the first stanza. Cardinals leading 28-0. Cardinals lead 28-0. You are listening to and watching the Melissa Cardinals Network. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal joining you on the Melissa Cardinals Network. You and your family are invited to join us on Sunday mornings at our church home at First Melissa. Worship services every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. and 10:15 a.m. Go to firstmelissa.com to find out more. And, Coach, we told you that a week from tomorrow, the Purple People are in town, Anna versus Melissa football game. And right after that is the First Melissa Student Ministry 5th quarter event. So big event at the First Melissa Student Ministry. 5th quarter next Friday night.
Yeah, I encourage all Cardinal fans to try to get out to CKD Stadium next week as we renew the Highway 5 rivalry between Melissa and Anna, and this will be a much different ball club that the Cardinals have played in the past, coming to Melissa, the defending state champion in 4A. And Cardinals need to have a good night next week.
We invite you to be in the house next Friday, 7:30 kickoff. Cardinals and Coyotes. As the second quarter begins, Cardinals lead by 4 touchdowns. They have the football at the midfield stripe. First down and 10. Trips right to the wide side. Schuback fakes the handoff, throws it left, and completes a short pass. Pick up about 7 on the play. Jacob Nye on that reception. Second down, Cardinals. Lots of emails to get to in a moment. mcnr@melissaisd.org. And there's currently a state winning in the most out-of-town listeners. Second down, 3. Again, trips right and fake the handoff. Noah's going to pull the football down straight up the middle of the field. He's going to have a first down. Tough run to the 32-yard line. More folks from the state of Kansas. The family checking in, cheering on the Patusik brothers from Kansas. First down, Cardinals. Again, trips right to the wide side. Shotgun as usual for the Shotguns. Motion man, empty backfield. And Schuback has, again, a lot of time. Throws an open 7 route to Dababney, but couldn't make connection with him. And to speak this way, he threw a 7, but he ran an 8.
Yep.
So, incomplete pass.
Dalton got just a little bit turned around. I kind of messed that timing up. Dalton's got excellent speed.
What does all that mean? There's a route tree, and all the different routes that receivers run have a different number. Schuback out to the left side on second short. It's going to be a short catch made by Jacob Nye. An 8 route is a post. A 7 route is a post corner.
That ball got there in a hurry. Noah showing his arm strength.
Third down, 8. Cardinals have the defense jump, and there's a flag, and they stop the play. See if the offense moved as well. 10:09 in the first half. Mr. Hicks, the ref, says it is defensive offsides. Cardinals wanted to keep the free play alive, but the officials stopped it. So 3rd and 3 coming up.
Brings up the opportunity to run the ball here for the first down.
Third down from the 26-yard line. They are going to hand the ball off and get a first down. And that is Shaheed with a nice run. Breaks a lot of tackles. He'll take it inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Cardinals.
Good run, good hold.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage are the Cardinals. First and goal from the 8. Twins right, split left, wing left. Shotgun. Handoff to Shaheed, and he's going to barge into the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown, Zaid Shaheed from 8 yards out. And the route is on, Coach
It is
Deal.
on. Big block there by Jake Brown, number 77.
With 9:32 remaining in the second quarter, Cardinals now lead 34-0. The lefty Sham McGregor with the PAT is up and good. 35-0 is the score. So, Coach, in the pregame show we were talking about last week in the victory over Frisco Memorial, the Cardinals scored 66 points, which tied for the 5th most points ever. And we told you that the most points ever scored by the Cardinals was 75 back in the day, 2004. The Cardinals, more recently, the most they've scored is 70 back in 2021. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but We have 35 points on the scoreboard right now, early second quarter.
So this would be year 20, of varsity football for the Cardinals.
The modern era, as we call it. Tell us about the 1913 and 1914 and 1915 teams, Coach.
I have no record of that,
No?
Trey.
Okay.
No record. No record.
Okay. So according to the official record books, which means a Word document on my laptop, I think, there was 3 seasons back then they played football, not many games. So 2004 is what we call the modern era.
So was that pre-cyclone?
It was indeed.
Yes.
Pre-cyclone. 1921 tornado that destroyed much of the city of Melissa. All right, another deep kick down the middle of the field. It was going to be fair caught by the Red Hawks. 1st and 10 Liberty, trailing 35-0. Some Melissa youngsters down there doing push-ups. Hope they're in good shape tonight.
If they're not, they will be after tonight.
Yeah, like at a lot of places, you do push-ups for the amount of points on the scoreboard, but you don't get to add 7 more push-ups. You do 28 push-ups, and then they score, you got to do 35 push-ups. So, young man's going to be in shape.
Yes, he will.
After the end of the ball game tonight. Get the kid a Gatorade because he's going to be pushing some more. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Redhawks have the football. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line after the touchback. Thanks for the emails, mcnr@melissaisd.org. We'll talk about our upcoming opponents. We'll talk about our district mates here in a little while. Motion man for the Red Hawks. Out of the shotgun, there's a little trouble. They hand the ball off and go nowhere on the play. Wasserman and Zufelt among the Cardinals.
Yep.
Brenda Slayton cheering on her grandson, Ryder Slayton. One of the O-linemen that was one of our offensive players of the game last week. Make sure you follow the Melissa Cardinals Network on Facebook, and you can watch every episode. Why would you not want to watch every episode of the Melissa Cardinals Scoreboard Show each week with Matt Nally and yours truly? 2nd down 10, trips right to the wide side as we're under 9 minutes in the game, in the half. Throw it out to the right side, incomplete on the slant route. Bunting's pass incomplete. And it will be 3rd and 10.
Good job there by Isaiah Cordell. Had the opportunity to really blow that receiver up, and he held off and just kind of gave him a hug to avoid a personal foul, which is sometimes difficult to do.
3rd down 10. Red Hawks from their own 25-yard line. Motion man and hand the ball off out of the shotgun, and again going nowhere. It's going to bring up 4th and 10.
Another rush for a 0 gain. And number 5's involved again, along with Max Corbin.
Coach, we mentioned that the Rough Riders ballpark is just next door, and Frisco Rough Riders are playing the Midland Rockhounds in the AA playoffs tonight next door to us. So we got some playoff baseball. Coach Barry Russell reminded us of that. Next door is playoff baseball. Punter Joey gets this one off. It's going to be a short kick and gets a Cardinal bounce, and will be down near the midfield stripe. Melissa will take over, leading 35-0. So Rockhounds took game 1 with a final score of 2-0 on Tuesday. 3-game series. Rough Riders need to tie it up tonight to stay alive in the AA playoffs.
Well, at least there's a team in the organization that's in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. I'm glad for Mr. Chris Young. Got a new contract, and he's going to stick around for a while. Good to see. Former pitcher, now team president. First down, 10 Cardinals at the midfield stripe. Hand the ball off to Bear Tabor, straight up the gut for a gain of 15 yards.
It's a good run by Bear. Nice open field tackle by Reed Summers for the Red Hawks.
First down, 10 at the 35 of the Liberty Red Hawks. Shoeback fakes it to Bear. Again, has a lot of time just all day in the pocket. Now he rolls left, throws left into traffic, and there's going to be an incomplete pass. He was throwing it down there for his receiver, Brett Poole, and incomplete. Coach Barry Russell didn't say so, but I'm going to thank the Cardinals on his behalf. If Cardinals keep playing these Thursday night games, he can check in on the Cardinals and then spend his Friday nights with the Blue Ridge Tigers. Coached by Coach Russell Jr. Again, all day in the pocket, throws right on the crossing route. Just led the receiver to Dabney a little too much. 3rd and 10 coming up. So thanks to Coach Russell Sr. for checking in. Six minutes and 50 seconds to go in the half, with a Liberty band in the background. Trips left. Hand the ball off on 3rd down. Has an easy first down and more. One stiff arm, one move, and an easy touchdown. 36 yards for Bear Tabor. His 2nd touchdown run of the night. And the scoring barrage continues.
But great job by Tasby and Jake Brown.
41-0.
Drove their man downfield, and just good vision there by Tabor.
Hernandez for the PAT out of the Max Corbin hold. It is up and good. Cardinals lead 42-0. Last week, Coach, we got to say hang half 100 late in the game. We might say that in the first half tonight.
It could definitely happen.
Miss Mallory Peel checking in. Faithful Cardinal fan. Chris and Tony Mallory checking in from Custer, South Dakota. Mark and Rosemary Berman checking in from Palos Verdes, California. Shout out to trainer Allie Berman. 6:36 to go, 2nd quarter. Cardinals lead 42-0. Cardinals come in 2-1. Redhawks come in 0-3. Coach, it's going to become a little bit too much to talk about as we go along here, but Redhawks lost 76-0 last week against Lovejoy, and maybe something similar tonight. Tough go for the Liberty Redhawks. And you said they're dressing out around 24 guys tonight.
That is true.
Deep kick will be allowed to go out of bounds. Penalty flag against the kicking team of the Cardinals.
Since we got some time to kill, Trey, so you just mentioned Custer, South Dakota. I believe there was a place there, might have been Baker's Cafe. Had one of the best donuts I've ever eaten.
In the 2nd quarter, we're already on donuts.
We're already on donuts. Okay. Just a trivia, just a little bit of random facts.
Well, we will ask the Mallorys, natives of Custer, South Dakota, if your donut memory is correct or not.
Yes, if that is correct. Baker's Cafe, I think.
All right. I guess we could Google it, but we'll just wait for Chris and Tony Mallory to check in again. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line are the Red Hawks. Ian Williams at quarterback for the home team. Hand the ball off and losing yardage. Colin Craig was in there, and Kendall Taylor from the nose tackle.
Yeah, good job by Taylor and Colin.
-3 on the carry as we approach the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. Guess we'll wait and bring our NFL conversation in the second half. We'll check in on what's going on around college football. The number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns, starting Archie Manning, as we said. And the undefeated Army Black Knights in action. Here comes second down, 13. Trips left, and Williams is going to throw it left. And again, miscommunication. He's throwing an out route, and the young man ran a slant route and makes it 3rd and 13. The corner for the Cardinals over there is Noah Husband. Wears jersey number 26 in the white over black tonight. Clock stopped, 5:34 to go. Little muddle huddle for the Red Hawks. Mainly for protection.
Yeah, I would
calls.
I'd stay there late as I could.
Clock was stopped, though, Coach. 3rd and 13. They're going to hand the ball and go nowhere. Cardinals run D just stuffing it.
Donahoe, number 57. Ryan Hayter on that tackle.
Punt team. Punter Joey's out for the Red Hawks. 4th and 13. Clock approaching 5 minutes to go. DeBabney's been dealing with some injuries, so the last couple games, Chris Davis has been the punt returner, but DeBabney's back there now. Cardinals not going to rush this punt. Going to set up a return, and this one is going to be short. DeBabney's going to take it on the run, put the ball on the ground, and the Cardinals fall on it.
Max Corbin saves the day.
That'll give the coaches something to talk about. A little special teams conversation at halftime. Cardinal fans are on the opposite side from us. We're on the home side here in the press box at Toyota Stadium, home of FC Dallas, the professional soccer team. And this place was a little fuller a few months back when Lionel Messi was
Might have
here.
been kind of hard to get a ticket here.
It was. Hardest ever, I would reckon. Hand the ball off to Chinamora. He makes a hurdle over the pile, and he's going to have a first down, cuts back, goes around the official, and he's going to have it all the way down near the 22-yard line. Tough run.
Gained about 25, 26 yards, but ran 42 yards.
Tough run for Chinamora. First down Cardinals. They'll spot it at the 22. Lionel Messi, who plays in the MLS for Miami, did play here against FC Dallas a few months back. Throw the slant route out, left side, caught for a first down.
Brett Poole going with the black gloves tonight.
He is. And late flags come in.
Yeah, it's totally not necessary. It should be.
All right, Coach, we've got a bakery update for you.
Okay.
Let's figure out the penalty flags first. Referee Mr. Hicks, dead ball foul, personal foul, face mask against the offense.
Personal foul, face mask, offense.
Letter C.
So we will walk it off in the northerly direction. That's the negative way for your Cardinal fans. So it's going to be first down and long.
Cardinals going to take timeouts.
They will use their first timeout. 3:47 to go in the half. Cardinals leading 42-0. Make sure you stick around during halftime. You'll get to see performances by the high school bands, including the Melissa Cardinals Mighty Cardinal Band led by Jerry Wharton and a cast of thousands. All right, Coach, bakery update. Mrs. Tony Mallory says you are correct. They are still open seasonally.
Okay.
So I guess you were there at the right time.
I guess I was.
Next time, try their other family restaurant called the Purple Pie Palace.
the Purple Pie Palace.
Well, or the Purple Pie Place. I'm not sure which one this is. Purple Pie Place is what this is. So, I mean, do you think they deliver to Melissa, Texas? I mean, is there like a shipping program?
They might be. When you look into that.
Yeah, I mean, send it to Melissa home office, care of Coach Deal. I'm sure there's a mailman that runs between the Pie Place and Melissa, Texas. All right, first down. And they'll spot it at the 25-yard line. First and 10, even though there was a penalty marked off. Chinamora with the handoff, goes left, makes a man miss. And it's a tough run to the 21-yard line. Gain of 4 officially. Coach, do you think we had offsetting penalties there? Because we didn't walk off any yardage.
They didn't walk off 15, did they?
No, sir. 2nd and 5. Cardinals quickly to the line. 3:18 and counting in the half. Trips right. Schuback claps his hand, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws a go route down the left sideline to Jacob Nye. Touchdown. Back shoulder fade. Easy touchdown, Cardinals.
Good concentration there by Jacob Nye. Schuback put that on a rope.
Schuback's 3rd touchdown pass of the first 2 quarters, the 2nd to Jacob Nye. 3:04 remaining 2nd quarter. Sham with the PAT, and McGregor's kick is good. 49-0, not quite half 100.
But there's still 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the half.
Yes, sir. 3 touchdown passes for Noah Schuback. That's now 14 on the year for him. And Jacob Nye came in with 7 touchdown receptions. He's up to 9 on the year. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go. 49-0 is our score here in Frisco, Texas. And knowing Matt Nally for as long and as well as we do, what we predict is going to happen is the Cardinals will keep their starters out here the rest of the second quarter. They'll bring the starters out here in the beginning of the second half, and then you'll midway or so in that third quarter start seeing a lot of substitutions. As we mentioned, Cardinals have a full roster, 60 or so players, and Redhawks dressing out only 24 tonight. They don't have a lot of guys to choose from. There's a number of them down there in jerseys and gym shorts. So they must be dealing with some injury issues here at Frisco Liberty. Nick Hernandez. This one's kicked deep and will be fair caught, but again, will go out of bounds. Another penalty flag.
That young man needs to be coached up. He needs to go catch that ball, even with the fair catch sign.
Goes out of bounds. Cardinals will take over. Mary Cody checking in from Washington State, cheering on grandson Max Corbin. Thank you, Mary. All right, since we're asking, Coach, Mrs. Mallory in South Dakota, what's the best thing to get at the Purple Pie Place? What are you bragging about? What were you having at the pie place?
I didn't go to the Purple Pie Place.
No. Their other joint. What was you call it?
I probably had.
What'd you call their other place?
Oh, that was Baker's Cafe.
That's what they call it, the Baker's Cafe?
Yeah, Baker's
okay.
Cafe.
They got one cool name and one simple name?
I think ate breakfast there a couple times and lunch. Probably had a hamburger.
Oh, okay. No fancy dessert.
Nothing, huh? No, sir.
All right. 1st and 10, hand the ball off, and the Warriors are going to get a single yard on the play. You are watching and listening to the Melissa Cardinals Network. Trey Graham and Coach Kenny Deal here in Frisco, Texas. Email address mcnr@melissaisd.org. Coach, I don't believe I've asked you. Klay Thompson to the Mavs.
Yes, sir.
Pretty exciting?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Back to the finals?
Why not? Yes.
Good. 2nd and 10. Let's win it this time. throw it out to the swing route in the backfield. A good play by the Red Hawks. Their best play of the night. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Red Hawks. No flag. They throw it out to the left side, and their running back makes a play in the flats, and Caleb Cooper goes to the house. Touchdown, Red Hawks, and their home fans are excited as they get on the scoreboard.
Last chance for the Cardinals was Jared Petusik. Gave a heck of an effort, dove, and just came up, just missed his ankle about the 12-yard line.
Caleb Cooper showed some good speed on that swing route, and the Red Hawks are on the scoreboard. And punter Joey is now place kicker Joey, and that kick is blocked. The score will remain 49-6, so the shutout is over, and the Red Hawks are on the scoreboard.
That'll give Coach Pennington something to talk about at halftime.
All right, Coach, what happened to the Cowboys? They just played a good team, or what happened? No defense?
That was definitely true. So six consecutive touchdowns. You don't see that happen very often in the NFL, Trey, and just totally flat. And, that was kind of how Dallas played last year. They'd either blow people out or get blown out.
Yes.
And so that pattern continues. I said that hopefully we don't fall into it looked like the Green Bay game, and I didn't think they would, but they sure enough did. That looked very familiar early in the ball game.
Not a good performance by the Dallas Cowboys. Looked good in week 1, not so good week 2. As you said, gave up 6 consecutive touchdown drives.
Yeah, Mike Zimmer went from hero to zero in a hurry.
Our old friend Randy Galloway would call it Overreaction Monday every day. Kicker Joey is going to take it short to the right side. It'll be fair caught by the Cardinals.
I don't think he ever did.
Now they're going to run the football back. It was a pause, and now Brett Poole, who just caught it, and everybody stopped as if he was fair catching.
I think that was Jacob Nye, wasn't it? Number 9.
Was it 0 or was it 9?
Nope, 0. You're correct.
That's Poole on the return, yes.
He did everything right except call for the fair catch.
And if you don't call it, they don't give it to you. So the play was alive, and everybody let up, and he just said, okay, well, I'll just run for it. And takes it all the way to the 32-yard line of the Red Hawks. First and 10, Twins to both sides. Shuback hands the ball off with a big hole, and Shaheed will have a first down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 16.
He's run off some great runs here in the second quarter.
2 receivers to each side. Give it to him again on first down from the 16. Inside the 10-5, touchdown Cardinals. 16-yard touchdown run by Shaheed, his second of the night. And there it is, Coach.
It happened.
Hang half 100 with 1:15 remaining in the second quarter. Cardinals lead 55-6.
So in your Cardinal encyclopedia, do you have the most points scored in a half?
Yes, sir, but I would have to look it up. Maybe I'll try to figure that out in the halftime break. Nick Hernandez on for the PAT. This one is up and good. Cardinals are 8 for 8 on PATs tonight. 56-6, your score. the home team taking it on the chin tonight.
See who's going to be tired tonight as well is George Washington.
He is
running the flag. So George is leading the bunch of the Cards, C-A-R-D-S.
George,
Say George.
Okay, yes.
So what was tonight's theme?
USA.
Yes,
yeah.
red, white, and blue.
Yes. At least George doesn't have to do the push-ups.
Had 6 opportunities to see him.
Yes. We've got a lot of running going on around here. Okay, so we have 1:15 to go in the first half. Cardinals leading 56-6. And Mr. Hernandez will put the ball on the tee again. Put it on the 40-yard line. And this one is deep, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So I asked you a few games ago, you hadn't watched the NFL and that new kickoff rule. What do you think now?
It's goofy.
Yeah?
It's goofy.
Doesn't look like real football.
No, it does not.
No.
It does not. Why don't you just place it on the 25? Be done with it.
Yeah.
They're going to kick it out anyway.
Yep.
So then is onside kicks out of the league now?
Almost.
Okay.
You can onside kick if you're behind in the fourth quarter and you inform the other team you're about to do it.
And you line up normally?
You line up like a normal onside kick.
Okay, all right, okay.
So only in the fourth quarter, only if you're behind, and only if you tell everybody in advance.
Right.
So no more surprise onside kicks. 2 receivers to both sides on first down. They're going to hand the ball off and again go nowhere, lose yardage to the Red Hawks. That was the running back Cooper who had that great play a minute ago for their only touchdown. But besides that, he's been bottled up tonight. Loss of 2 on that carry.
Zufelt again on the play for the Cardinals.
Clock rolling 45 seconds. The Red Hawks will have to run at least one more play. Trips left, 1 receiver right, snapped the ball with 33 on the game clock, and Cooper with another carry. And 28 on the game clock. The Red Hawks will not have to run another play should Coach Swinney not want to do so.
Jacob Wasserman on the stop.
And it looks to me like he is saying that's enough. The final 5 seconds are going to roll off the clock. And it's halftime now. Your Melissa Cardinals 56 and Frisco Liberty 6 as we have played 24 minutes of football here in Frisco, Texas. Thanks to those who are emailing in, mcnr@melissaisd.org. And during the second half, it might be the time for you to ask some Cardinal questions because you might have a bit of time to chat as we go through this second half. You might be asking about a running clock situation, and of course we don't know. How does that work? Well, both teams, head coaches must agree. One coach says to the referee, let's do a running clock. He goes over to talk to the other head coach, and then they will agree or disagree, and both coaches have to agree. We never got to that last week when the Cardinals won by 66-6. The halftime score, Cardinals 56, Red Hawks 6. You're about to see performances by the Mighty Cardinal Band and then the Liberty Red Hawk Band. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal on the Melissa Cardinals Network.
Cardinal Band still wearing their summer uniforms. Trey, this was the fourth game into the season, and this was the hottest start time. It was 97 degrees at kickoff here in Frisco.
At least it's on the natural grass, not the turf. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take it down to the field, let you enjoy the performance of the Mighty Cardinal Band, and we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, as they enter the field, ladies and gentlemen, traveling from the heart of North Texas, deep in Cardinal Nation, we welcome you to tonight's halftime entertainment. Melissa High School is proud to present the 2024 Melissa High School award-winning Mighty Cardinal Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Jerry Warden, Zachary Robinson, David Landry, Michelle Hennigan, Clay Singletary, Marley Doherty, Dahlia Lee, and Chris McHenry. Additional staff include Phil Martinez, Zach Cavender, Scott Mills, and Savannah Shapley. Tonight the band is led under the field command of drum majors Kyle Nichols, Addison Thomas, Jackson Day, and Hayden Hayatna. The section of the week is the Sousaphones. Tonight, the Mighty Cardinal Band will be performing a portion of their 2024 UIL competition show entitled Papa. Drum Major Kyle Nichols, you may begin your performance when ready. The mighty Cardinal Band would like to thank our Superintendent Keith Murphy, our Deputy Superintendents Dr. Robert Rich and Kim Odeker, Melissa High School's Principal Marcus Eckert, the Melissa Booster Club, and our awesome band parents for their unwavering support.
Remember this for their tweets. You get 12 sets of 8, 12 sets of 8, and that last set of 12, you're going to hear 4 taps from Sneha, and then you play If My Friends Could See Me Now. Okay? So go to set. Quick set. So you're ready for it. Quick to set. So you're ready. Make sure your ankle eyebrows and curves are sitting right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field from Frisco, Texas, the 2024 Glory High School Red Ribbon Dance Team. Red Rhythm Dance Officers this year are Captain Mason Glacy, First Lieutenant Sheen Saxon, Senior Lieutenant Sydney Smith, Junior Lieutenant Kamora Clark. Social Officers are President Tierney Scott, Vice President Aditi Shah, Historian Tanvi Jain, Secretary Asia Callahan. Red Rhythm of the Week is Ashi Oswald. The Red Rhythm Dance Team is under the direction of Nicole Nodi and Sydney Mooti. And now, the Red Rhythm Dance Team will perform their traditional high kick to Texas Medley.
ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Frisco ISD, our superintendent, Dr. Mike Walter, the Board of Trustees, and Stacy Whaling, campus principal, we would like to welcome you to the Liberty High School 2024 Homecoming Court presentation. And now, introducing our freshman lord and lady, Kaylee Minsock and Noah Quintana. Our sophomore Duke and Duchess, Zara Ahmed and Braxton Rogers. Junior Prince and Princess, Natalia Soto and Matthew Minsock. Let's give a nice round of applause and congratulations to our 2024 underclass homecoming board. Now it's time to introduce our 2024 Homecoming Queen nominees. Homecoming Queen nominee. First, let's introduce Presley Bryson. Presley is a member of the Red Hawk track team, and her favorite teacher is Miss Secret. Miss Bryan plans on attending college after graduation. Homecoming nominee Sadie Davidson being escorted by her father, Jason Davidson. Sadie is a member of NHS and PALS at Liberty. She volunteers and does extensive community service work. Mr. Rotan is Sadie's favorite teacher. After graduation, Sadie plans on attending Texas Tech University and either studying psychology or nursing. Homecoming Queen nominee Emma Halpert being escorted by her parents Melissa and Lynn Halpert. Emma is a captain of the Varsity cheerleaders, as well as a member of NHS, PTSA, and PALS. Her favorite teacher at Liberty is Coach Stevens. Emma plans on majoring in fashion marketing at the University of Oklahoma next fall. Homecoming Queen nominee Regina Castro-Leal, escorted by her mother, Rosalie Castro. Regina is a member of the Red Hawk Marching Band, Pause for the Cause, and the STFOA network. Mrs. Harrison is Regina's favorite teacher at Liberty, and she plans on attending college after graduation. Please join me in recognizing our 2024 Liberty High School Homecoming Queen nominees. Now for your 2024 Homecoming King nominees. Homecoming King nominee Caleb Cooper is escorted by his mother, Angela Cooper. Caleb is a varsity player for the Red Hawk football team. His favorite teacher at Liberty is Miss Harrison, and after graduation, Caleb plans on attending UNT and majoring in health. Homecoming King nominee Max Dowd, escorted by his parents Whitney and Chris Dowd. Max is a member of the Liberty Marching Band, FFA, Christ United Methodist Youth Group, as well as Scouts. His favorite class is his Vet Med practicum class. He plans on majoring in animal science after graduation. Homecoming King nominee Luke LeBlanc is being escorted by his parents Rachel and Greg LeBlanc. Lucas is very involved in school and his community by being part of student council, NHS, PALS, PTSA, and the Young Men's Service League. Luke's favorite teacher at Liberty is Coach McGar. Next fall, Lucas plans on attending the University of Oklahoma. Please join me in recognizing our 2024 Liberty High School Homecoming Key nominees. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the crowning of the 2024 Liberty High School Homecoming King and Queen. The 2024 Liberty High School Homecoming King is Max Dow. The 2024 Liberty High School Homecoming Queen is Regina Castro. Congratulations to Max and Regina and the entire 2024 Liberty High School Homecoming Crew.
Welcome back to the Melissa Cardinals Network. You are joining us. It is halftime here at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. This is Trey Graham and Coach Kenny Deal joining you on the Melissa Cardinals Network as your Cardinals have dominated the first half. Score is 56-6 as we have played 2 quarters of action and the Cardinals have dominated on both sides of the football.
Yes, they have, Trey, and just total domination by both on Cardinals defense and offense. Scored on the very first play of the game, a 55-yard pass, shoot back to Nye. And, just coming out here in the second half, Trey, I think that, the hardest coaching part by our coaching staff is just to keep everyone playing with great intensity throughout the game and just from play to play. And we do expect many Cardinals to get on the field tonight, and so we look forward to that. And let's just see how this plays out.
Total yards first. Melissa 330 to Liberty's 49 total yards. Rushing 216 yards on the ground for the Cardinals, minus 33 for the Redhawks. Passing yards 114 for the Cardinals, 82 for the Redhawks. Noah Schuback is 8 of 11 passing for 114 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half, giving him 14 on the year. Jeremiah Bear Tabor, who rushed for 128 yards last week, has 69 yards on only 4 carries with 2 touchdowns. Eden Chinamora, 5 carries, 61 yards. Zaid Shaheed, 4 carries, 58 yards. Dababney, 1 carry for 17 yards. So the Cardinals as a team are averaging 13.5 yards per rush.
That's pretty stout, but just pretty consistent there with all the running backs that have touched the ball tonight. And just, again, a great job by the backs, but an excellent job by the offensive line of the Cardinals.
Jacob Nye, the leading receiver on the season, on the night has 5 catches, 94 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's 8 and 9 on the year for him. Jaden Poole has 1 catch for a touchdown. Brett Poole has 1 catch, and Bear Tabor has 2 yards on 1 catch on the receiving end. Here we go to put 12 minutes on the clock. The Melissa Cardinals won the opening coin toss, chose to defer until the second half. So their offense will come back out on the field as we wait for the Redhawks to take the field and we wait for the smoke to clear. It's lingering out there. The Redhawks in the red over black. Cardinals in the white over black. Same school colors for both teams. Joey the kicker will put it on his 40-yard line. Cardinals going left to right on your radio dial. Defending the north end zone. Cardinals lead 56-6 as we get this third quarter underway. Thanks to those who are emailing in. mcnr@melissaisd.org. mcnr@melissaisd.org. And short kick to the right side, and the Cardinals will take over first down and 10.
Jared Patusik on that. Tried to pick it up and run, but I believe the ball had went out of bounds.
So the Cardinals will take over. And they'll spot it at the Cardinal 25-yard line. mcnr@melissaisd.org. We'd love to hear from you.
Good shot of the students section as they're representing the USA tonight.
All right, we're talking about where we're going to put the football here. They finally put it on the 25-yard line, and here we go. Noah Schuback still in the game at the quarterback spot. Starting O in there for the Cardinals as we expected to begin this third quarter, and we'll see how long the starters remain in the game with a 50-point lead. They're going to go a little jet sweep going right to DeBabney, and he'll pick up 5 yards on that little catch and run. He ran behind the block of tight end Reese Carter on that play. Clock is going to be stopped for an injury timeout here. As
first play of the half was not as successful as the first play of the first quarter.
Cardinals on that play threw a touchdown pass, 51 yards to Jacob Nye. All right, the Cardinals are going to have to make a substitution here, and then we'll get the action back underway. Second down and 5 from the 30-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter. Cardinals with a big lead in district game number 2. Trips left, 1 receiver right on second down. Fake the handoff, throw the stick route. It's going to be caught for a first down. And there is Jacob Nye, the quarterback's favorite target all season long. Takes it to the 44-yard line, and Melissa's quickly to the line of scrimmage. Snap it back, hand the ball off for the first carry of the second half by Chenamora. He'll take it for a gain to the 50-yard line.
Good block by Hollenbach that time.
Second and 6, fake the handoff, another little stick route, and first down Cardinals.
Yeah, Jacob was able to avoid contact and picked up an extra 5 yards after the catch.
Some people call it a hot route. You just run about 5 yards and turn around in that little zone, and the Cardinals are making the zone defense pay. Low snap on the shotgun. Noah Schuback picks it up. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it away, and he's going to turn a bad play into an incomplete pass.
Just got it past the line of scrimmage. Good heads-up play there by Noah.
Little trouble on that shotgun snap and got past him, but he picked it up and kept his cool. rolled to the right, obviously outside the tackle box. Threw it past the line of scrimmage, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now trips right to the wide side. Snap to him. Fake it to Chinamore. He's going to run a little RPO to the right, and the junior number 10 is going to keep the football. And tough run, gain of 11.
Still going.
Still going. Now the ball comes loose.
And they didn't blow that dead.
No, they did not. And the Red Hawks get a strip as Noah and the pile were moving, and the ball's going to be turned over to the Red Hawk defense.
Started out as a great run there by Schuback. He made about 4 or 5 people miss, a couple of good spin moves, and then got in the scrum. And as is tradition now, people start pushing, and ball was stripped out.
Lincoln Daniel on the fumble recovery for the Red Hawks, who will take over on offense for the first time here in the 3rd stanza. 9:57 to go, and they trail your Cardinals by 50 points. They're going to throw the football, setting up a screen and throwing it into traffic, incomplete. And a good job there by Donahoe.
Yeah, Grayson, good anticipation there. Pressure put on by Wass. Jacob Wasserman, they got the clock rolling, Trey, on that incomplete pass.
Yes, sir. The clock is rolling. So we may be officially in running clock mode. 2nd down 10 after the incompletion. 22-yard line of the Red Hawks. Man in motion. And Bunting takes the quarterback snap and hands the ball off, and they're going to lose yardage back to the 20-yard line, where they'll give him a spot for forward progress.
Zufelt sniffed that out in a hurry on the tackle.
This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal on the Melissa Cardinals Network. You and your family are invited to join the First Melissa Church family every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. or 10:15 a.m. Go to firstmelissa.com to find out more. As we join you tonight from the Toyota Stadium, the Soccer Palace. We'll be back home at Coach Kenny Deal Stadium, the Dealatorium, next Friday night, a week from tomorrow. 3rd and 12. The Red Hawks hand it off, and Colin Craig says no mas.
Yes, sir. Nope.
4th and long, and we expect to see punt time here for the Red Hawks. And here comes punter Joey out there. And the Cardinals will send Dababneh back to punt return. He'll stand around the midfield stripe. And we'll get the regular punt return unit in here for the Cardinals. And then we'll see what happens on the offense if the substitutions are already beginning. Now, fast-moving clock, under 8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Cardinals showing some pressure. And it's another high snap, and punter Joey gets it off, but it's going to be a very short kick. Does get a Red Hawk bounce. Will be put down at the 48 on the plus side of the field. Cardinals offense coming out. It looks like first O is coming out here for another drive. And the clock is stopped on the change of possession at 7:36 in the 3rd quarter. You are watching and listening to the Melissa Cardinals Network. Thanks for spending your Thursday evening with us. Jaden Poole split right, and there's trips left on this 1st down play. Ball on the right hash at the Red Hawk 48-yard line. Junior Schuback in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Chinamora, straight up the gut for 10 plus. Give him 13 and 1st down. Just gashing them.
Yeah, Jake Brown and Max right on that play, along with Tasby, left side of the line, just gaping holes.
No huddle, quickly to the line, 1st and 10 now at the 35. And Schuback drops back, throws a deep route, wide open receiver. It's going to be caught by Dababney at the 10, makes a man miss, spin move, touchdown Cardinals from 35 yards out. Touchdown Cardinals.
Is that Dalton's first of the year?
It is.
He's been working hard to get back on the field.
With 6:24 remaining in the third quarter, Cardinals now lead 62-6.
Really moved from the defense there at the beginning of the season over here on the offensive side of the ball.
Schuback's fourth touchdown of the night. Cardinals had a substitution issue here on the PAT, but
plenty of time, 5 seconds.
Got it squared away. High snap, put down well. And Tate Kirk with a good hold. Sham McGregor with a good PAT. And it is 63-6. Your Cardinals lead. .549, and guess what? We're rolling the clock. Well, sporadically, I should say. Now it says 5:46.
They snuck a few seconds off.
Yes, sir.
And nobody's complaining.
All right, Cowboys 1-1. Baltimore Ravens 0-2. And that should mean that the Cowboys are favored, but you got one of the best players in the league over there,
That's true.
Lamar. So,
and we really know nothing about the Cowboys.
No. We know that the Saints gashed them, and so I would not take the 0-2 Ravens lightly.
Right. And I think you could say that the first week quarterback the Cowboys played was not very good.
All right, now Sham's going to kick this one deep down the middle of the field into the end zone for a touchback. Out to the 25 it comes.
Full moon is rising here above Toyota Stadium directly in front of us.
And the clock is moving. 4:45 and rolling here in the third quarter. We are in running clock mode here. District game number 2, as we mentioned earlier. Running clock happens when both head coaches agree to it.
There's that moon.
There it is. Those camera folks are listening to you, Coach. Looky there. 4:20 and counting as the Red Hawk offense comes out. First down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. MCNR at melissaisd.org. Run the ball going left and going nowhere. On the carry was Cooper. He has the one Red Hawk touchdown tonight.
It's another tackle for loss there for Jacob Wasserman, number 5, senior.
3:49 as we're flying through this third quarter. Cardinals lead 63-6.
Jacob's going to get a rest. He is replaced by Ezekiel Cockerham.
And we've started to see some substitutions on the defensive side. Champ Weatherton's in at a DB spot. Brody McDowell's in at a linebacker spot. Second down and 12. Cooper runs the football, and he'll pick up about 5 on that carry. Peyton Porter's in at linebacker. Antoine Dillon's in at the D-line.
Jalen Frazier on the stop.
He is checked in at linebacker. Lots of substitutions coming in now on the defense. Darren Brooks is playing corner, senior number 34. It's going to be third down and 5 for the Red Hawks at their own 30-yard line. Trips right bunch, pistol formation. Snap is back, hand the ball to Cooper, and he's going to lose yardage.
Cooper did good to hold on to the ball there.
And
Cockerham on the stop.
punter Joey's out for the Red Hawks. And there's Chris Davis who's going to take his first chance at the punt return game tonight. 2 minutes to go in a super fast moving third quarter. See about the changes on the Cardinals offense when they get the football back. Cardinals won 66-6 last week. They lead 63-6 right now. And the Red Hawks are letting lots of play clock roll out before they punt this football. This one's a low snap and no rush. And he gets it away. And Cardinals are going to let it bounce. And it hits one of the Cardinals. And the Red Hawks try to dive on it. And there's a scramble. And looks like, let's see who they give possession to. It bounced on the ground and then hit one of the Cardinals in the leg. And the Red Hawks are going to get the possession in Cardinal territory.
You know, Chris Davis did his job. You know, he was yelling, pointing, get away, and teachable moment there for the Cardinals. We didn't get away. Ball bounced right into us. It becomes a live ball, and it was just a mad scramble. And Red Hawks recovered.
So the Liberty offense will take over in Cardinal territory at the 34-yard line. Bunting in the game at quarterback. And he's going to throw the football across the middle of the field. Actually, he throws that to the left side. It's going to be complete for a first down. A little bit of life here for the Red Hawks. They'll spot it at the Cardinal 12. Best play other than the touchdown for the Red Hawks. First down, spotted officially at the 13-yard line. 25 seconds in a fast-moving, jet-fast-moving third quarter. Bunting in the pistol with Cooper behind him. First down. Bunting rolls to his right, has a guy open in the flats, and he's going to throw the football complete for a first down. That was Karapukar on the reception. It's going to be first down, and the gentlemen are running the clock, which means the third quarter is going to expire. It will be first and goal from the 3, but they got to walk all the way down to the other end of the field as the fourth quarter begins. The Cardinals now lead 63-6 with 12 minutes left in this ball game. We mentioned college football going on. The number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns hosting Ulamon on Saturday. Bowling Green at Texas A&M. Wyoming Cowboys at North Texas. Baylor at Colorado. Dion, are you a believer? I already know the answer.
No.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
It's going downhill for Dion.
Yes.
So we'll see what the Baylor Bears do up there in Colorado on Saturday. USC at Michigan. The Longhorns beat them down. Let's see what the Trojans can do. Rice at Army. Game of the day. Game of the week in America. Rice Owls taking their talents up there to historic Mikey Stadium, West Point, New York.
Do they have a win yet? Rice. It's like they're struggling a little bit this year.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
Oh, Houston beat them down pretty good for the Battle of the Houstonians.
They call that like the Bayou Bowl, or I don't know. Something,
I don't know either.
Something like that. Humidity Bowl.
There, that's better.
Okay. All right. First and goal, Red Hawks, as the fourth quarter begins from the Cardinal 3-yard line.
Clock's already running.
Pistol formation, reverse out, hand the ball to Cooper, and he's going to run into the pile and gain a single yard.
Owen Willis on the stop.
Utah at Oklahoma State. Saturday's games. TCU and SMU. The Skillet
Bowl.
Yeah. Red Hawks in a huddle on second and goal from the 2. trying to get on the scoreboard for the second time tonight. Here's the pistol formation again. And hand the ball off to Cooper going right, and he's going to turn the corner, and he's going to have the second touchdown of the night for the Red Hawks. So the home team gets on the scoreboard for the second time.
Cooper's got good speed.
63-12 is now our score. Stop the clock and now start it again, even on a PAT. 11 minutes and counting in the ball game. Coach, don't blink. You're going to have to pick an offensive and defensive player of the game here before the running clock gets us out of here. We will introduce you and interview as this PAT from kicker Joey is up, and we got a late flag coming in. Kick is good. We'll interview our players of the game this coming Monday evening on the Cardinals Scoreboard Show. Make sure you follow the Melissa Cardinals Network on Facebook and tune in for every exciting episode. 63-13, and the players are in the huddle after the PAT, and the clock is still rolling. 10-15 and counting in this ball game. Cardinals are going to go to 3-1 on the year. Red Hawks are going to fall to 0-4. But the good news for them, they got on the scoreboard tonight. They got beat down by Lovejoy 76-0 a week ago. And
yeah, they can take a little joy away from this on homecoming night.
Cardinals, of course, one of the favorites in our district, along with Lovejoy under their new coach. 7-time, or is it 8? How many state championships does Todd Dodge? It's 8 state championships for Coach Todd Dodge, now the head coach of Lovejoy. Cardinals are one of the favorites, along with Lovejoy, and don't sleep on those defending champ and the Coyotes.
No, sir. That was kind of a surprising game, which we don't really know. This is our first year in this district, but I think definitely one of the favorites was Frisco Emerson coming in, and they lost last week to Walnut Grove. And Prosper, new high school in Prosper,
who's looked strong.
I believe they're starting a freshman quarterback. Walnut Grove is.
Joey puts the ball on the Cardinal 45. It was a personal foul penalty called against the Cardinals. And so he kicks that into and out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Cardinals will take over at their own 25-yard line. There's a few games going on around the area tonight on Thursday night. Dallas Lincoln all over Dallas Conrad, 41-0 halftime. Frisco Lone Star leads Frisco Centennial 48-7 third quarter. Frisco Memorial and Frisco Independence in our district. Memorial leads 17-14 third quarter.
It's a good contest.
First down 10 Cardinals at their own 25 after the touchback. We got mass substitutions. Tate Kirk is in the game at the quarterback spot.
I think that's Billy Hyde running the ball. Picks up 10 yards.
There he is. Picks up 10 yards and a first down, and he's going to get the handoff again, and he's going to pick up another 10 yards, maybe 9 on that play. Clock 7:15 and counting in this ball game. Let's see who else we have. Elijah Almazan has checked in at an O-line spot. Chase Northam has checked in. Omatayo Akapo is at a receiver spot. Chris Davis is going to fake the jet sweep, and Hyde's going to take a handoff and have another 10-yard run. Hunter Mortensen is in at a receiver spot. Jaden Vigil at the right side of the O-line.
Hyde's got 3 carries for 29.5 yards.
First and 10 Cardinals at the Liberty 45. Tate Kirk throws it out to the right side, caught by Chris Davis, and he makes positive gain of about 6 yards. 6:25 and counting. Running clock mode here at the Soccer Palace. Second down 4. Cardinals quickly to the line of scrimmage. Trying to get a good number of plays in here for the second unit. Tate Kirk throws it again to Davis, and he'll catch it for a short gain. He'll bring up 3rd and 1. Joey Contreras is playing on the O-line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 3rd down and 1. Tate Kirk takes a snap. Billy Hyde with the first down run and more. And he'll take it to the 24-yard line. First down Cardinals. 5:35 and counting in this fourth quarter. Coach, are you deliberating?
Yes, sir.
Or have you deliberated?
I have deliberated.
Okay. We'll get to the offensive and defensive players of the game in a moment. 1st and 10. Cardinals at the Liberty 24. Tate Kirk rolls right, throws right into the flats. He's going to be caught by the tight end, and he'll take it for about 10 yards. And looks like another Cardinal first down, and it is.
And I do not have a number for 45.
No, sir. 1st and 10, Cardinals at the 14-yard line. 5 minutes to go. Snap is back. Give it to Billy Hyde, and he's going to break it away for a touchdown run. Touchdown Cardinals from 14 yards out. 69 points on the scoreboard, and a single point away from the second most points ever scored by the Cardinals. 4:31 remaining in the ball game. Clock still rolling even on the PAT. And here comes a little bit of suspense on the night. Nick Hernandez, the kick is up, and it is good. Cardinals lead 70-13, tying the second most points ever scored in program history. The Cardinals scored 75 points over Red Oak Academy back in 2004 in the first season ever of the reboot, the modern era of Melissa Cardinals football. But in a little more recent days, the Cardinals scored 70 points over Carrollton Ranchview back in 2021, and the Cardinals just tied that second ever most points. So last week they scored 66, which tied for 5th most ever, and tonight they hang a 70 on the board. All right, Coach, who are you going to go with first?
Offense. Let's go Jeremiah Tabor, the Bear.
Mr. Bear, the running back, the freshman, is going to get the Offensive Player of the Game award tonight. Congratulations to the freshman. And, Coach, I'm going to guess he's going to win it again someday in his future.
I would imagine. Defensive side is going to be Jacob Wasserman.
All right, congratulations to Bear, Tabor, and Wasserman for being the offensive and defensive players of the game. Sham McGregor, the lefty's going to kick it deep, and it'll be fair caught, and the clock is rolling. 2:45 to go in the game. And check the stat sheet. Jeremiah Tabor, 4 carries, 69 yards, averaging 17.25 yards per carry with 2 touchdown runs on the night. Chinnamora is actually the leading rusher with 81 yards on 7 carries. Check the team stats here. Redhawks had minus 33 yards rushing in the first half, but they've improved to minus 32 yards rushing on the night.
Minus 32.
Hand the ball off, going right, and they're going to pick up some positive yards on this run. They'll pick up 5 on that carry. We've got 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Remember, we'll be back in action next Friday, a week from tomorrow, at the house that Deal built. 7:30 p.m. kickoff, 7 o'clock pregame show here on the Melissa Cardinals Network. The Anna Coyotes in town for a big district rivalry matchup against your Melissa Cardinals. Immediately following, the First Melissa Student Ministry will be hosting a fifth quarter event from all the students at Melissa High School and Anna High School. Fifth quarter event right after the game is complete. First Melissa Student Ministry fifth quarter event. Hand the ball off, going right are the Warriors, and a tough run by Daniel Essing, and he's going to have positive yardage. We have 75 seconds to go in the ball game. Total yards before that play, 482 to 81. Rushing yards, 302. I think they're about minus 20 right now.
Well, you have one more opportunity, maybe two, to try to get in the positive ledger.
1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Redhawks not in a hurry. Take the handoff. There's Essing again, and we'll give him 3 on the positive carry. Coach, it's been a while since the Cardinals and the Coyotes played. I'm going to throw the trivia question out there. Let the email folks try to take a guess. I'm not going to answer it till we get to the ball game next week. Or probably on the Cardinal Scoreboard Show on Monday. All-time record in varsity football between the Melissa Cardinals and the Anna Coyotes.
Do you want me to try to guess, or you just want to hope this one?
I'm just throwing that one out there.
All right.
It's pretty lopsided.
Yes, sir.
So we'll talk about that as we get closer to next Friday night. The last few seconds are going to run down, and the teams are going to wrap this up tonight. Your final score, the Melissa Cardinals, 70. And the Liberty Redhawks, 13. Second most points scored in a game in Cardinals football history. Congratulations to Bear Tabor for being the offensive player of the game. And congratulations to Wasserman for being our defensive player of the game, senior defensive lineman Jacob Wasserman. Coach, we thought it would be dominating. It was. Your final thoughts? It was,
Trey. Nothing surprising here, and just, man, you just feel for the coaching staff of the Liberty Redhawks. Just a tough season ahead of them. Good job by the Cardinals. Looked like they got through this game pretty clean. Really, games like this, you're just hoping to come through injury-free. To set up really a big district showdown next week against the Coyotes, and just truly looking forward to that, and just hope we have a great crowd. Please come out and support the Cardinals, and we look forward to seeing you next Friday. Thank you for listening tonight.
It's been a fun night here at the Soccer Palace, beautiful facility, Toyota Stadium, home of Frisco ISD. We do invite you and your family to join us on Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. or 10:15 a.m. Your family invited to join us at First Melissa. Go to firstmelissa.com to find out more. The Cardinal team over there in front of the Cardinal band playing the school song. It was a total dominating performance tonight. Congratulations to Coach Matt Nally and the Melissa Cardinals. Melissa moves to 3-1 on the year. The Redhawks will fall to 0-4. As Coach Deal said, we invite you to come to the Dealatorium this coming Friday, a week from tomorrow, 7 o'clock pregame show, 7:30 kickoff, as we resume the rivalry. It's been a few years between the Anna Coyotes and the Melissa Cardinals, defending state champion in Class 4A Anna Coyotes. And I put that trivia question out there. What's the all-time series record between the Melissa Cardinals and the Anna Coyotes? And it's pretty lopsided. We'll give it to you on Monday night, and we'll give it to you on next Friday night. Coach, always enjoy it. Thanks for being here with us. Trevor, producer man, all the students of the Melissa ISD, Melissa High School AV program, well done. Thanks to the folks here at Toyota Stadium. Congratulations to Coach Matt Nally. We will see you a week from tomorrow. Coyotes and Cardinals. Have a wonderful weekend. This is Trey Graham for Coach Kenny Deal saying good night from Frisco, Texas.